expected NIC question on operating system for scientist B and technical assistant. As you know very well, NIC conduct exam for two posts, scientist B and technical assistant. There are very good number of vacancies. There are 288 vacancies for scientist B and 207 those are vacancies for technical assistant. And NIC conduct this exam. Nimbus Learning powered by Engineer Academy running a live batches and recorded batches for both of the posts, scientist B and technical assistant. We are running a batch from 1st of March. Already classes are running during the period of lockdown. During the lockdown period already 6 hours classes daily are running, and we with the online live classes we provide practice sheet and online test series also, and all faculty support and administrative support. So if you really want to join us, so you can use my senior faculty code NIB, all are in capital, Nimbus NIB NIC 128. This is my code. If you apply this code, you will get the additional discount. So अपन start करते हैं. This is the series. Name of this series is Concept Through the Questions, means in which we are explaining the concept with the help of questions, and this is the most probable concept in operating system for NIC exam. Believe student, similar type of series also we conduct for executed for GATE 2020, and most of the questions came from that series also. Approximately 70% above questions came from that series also. Pattern data is different, but all concepts which are explaining this series came to the GATE 2020. So we want that during the period of lockdown your time is no waste. So we are starting this series. Name of this series is Concept Through the Questions. This will be very beneficial for you. And if you really want to crack scientist B or technical assistant paper as per your education qualification, so you can join your two programs, either live batches, other one is video on demand batches. All details are available in the description link, and helpline number also you can call and ask if you have any query while you purchasing this course. So what is the question number 1? Consider critical section is a program segment. Option A is which should run in a specified amount of time. Second, which avoid deadlock. C, where shared resources are accessed. D, which must be enclosed by a pair of semaphore operation P and V. What is the meaning of critical section? Process will have different type of section: entry section, exit section, critical section, and remainder section. Before entering the critical section, the process will came from the entry section, and we is asking about the critical section. Critical section is a section where the shared variable, a shared resource, a shared process, a shared code will be processed, will be placed, and this shared code, a common variable, is used by the n number of process at a time. In critical section is a section where several processes want to use that code, that resource, that variable at the same time, access and update and so on. So here you can see what is the meaning of critical section. Critical section is a section where shared resource, yeah, shared variable will be placed, and these shared variable or resource are accessed by the several various process. So in this, option C is the right answer, where shared resource are accessed. Now we come to the question number 2. A counting semaphore was initialized to 9. Here counting semaphore is initialized to 9, and 22 P operation, that is 22 wait operation, and 16 V operation, V means signal, completed on this semaphore. What is the resulting value of semaphore? So before starting a semaphore, I want to explain what is the semaphore. Semaphore is a synchronization tool. It is a OS type solution of critical section program. There are two types of semaphore. First one is binary semaphore, another one is counting semaphore. In this is asking about the counting semaphore. What is the meaning of binary semaphore? Binary semaphore means in this semaphore value contain either 0 or 1. And counting semaphore, we have the semaphore value minus infinite to plus infinite. And semaphore has two atomic operation. First one is wait, another one is signal. And there are various names of wait like down or P. P and V are the Latin word progon or vergon. So there is a P, you can say wait, down, and another one is signal. There is a signal, V, up. So wait means when you perform the wait, then it depends on the value of semaphore. If S equal to 1 and you are performing the wait operation, then it is called successful down operation. A successful wait operation means, let's suppose S value is 1, then you perform the wait. What will happen? Wait, S will become 0, and that process which perform wait will go into the execution. And now the value is 0. Now next process comes after on 0 it performing wait, so it will block for binary, and minus suspend for counting semaphore. That is the difference between binary and counting. In this block or unblock, in this -1 -2. So and signal means giving the signal to other process for executing into the CS. So basically wait decrement the value and signal increment the value. So in this given, his counting semaphore was initialized to 9. So the main difference in binary semaphore can contain only two values, either 0 or 1, while counting semaphore contain more than one values, more than two values. Like here counting semaphore value is 9. What is the meaning of this? Ki you can perform 9 successful down operation. Means 9 process came into the critical section. Means you can perform 9 successful down operation, because right now the value of 9 counting semaphore is 9. So what will happening? How it is working? 9 say 8, 8 to 7, 7 to 6, 6 to 5, 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 1, and 1 to 0. This is the last successful down operation. Now if when process next comma 0 to -1 means suspended list, -1 to -2 means, for example, the value of counting semaphore is equal to +9, 9, that is always +9, means you can perform 9 successful down operation. And if the value of counting semaphore is -9, what is mean by this? There are already 9 processes in this suspended list. -9 means there are already 9 processes in this suspended list. So here the value of counting semaphore is 9, means you can perform 9 successful down operation or wait operation. But how much you are performing? 22. So what will happening? 9 is override by this, and 13 process will be in suspended list. Getting my point? Because the value of counting semaphore is 9, and we are performing 22 down operation. So what is happening? 9 are successful and 13 are unsuccessful. After that you are performing 16 signal operation. So what is happening? जो 16 में क्या होगा? 13 प्रोसेस जो 13 प्रोसेस डाउन है सस्पेंडेड लिस्ट में, उनको सिग्नल मिल जाएगा, और यह वैल्यू है 16, तो +3 आपका आंसर होगा. क्लियर? बट यू कैन सी, आई वांट टू टेल यू समथिंग आल्सो इन दिस क्वेश्चन. फर्स्ट वी सी दिस. इन काउंटिंग semaphore, initial semaphore value is 9, s equal to 9. Then 22 down operation means wait या P operation and 16 up या signal या V operation are performed. So what is the resulting value of semaphore? S minus P plus V. No need to remember this formula. You can understand in another way. कि semaphore value is 9, means you can perform 9 successful down operation. But what is you are performing? 22 down operation. 22 down operation. Then what is happening? 13 process in the suspended list. After 13 process, when in the 13 process in the suspended list, you are giving the 16 up operation. Means, so that 16 what will do? Out of 13 suspended will give the signal, and remaining 3 plus 3 is answer. Clear? So the value is 9 minus 22 plus 16. So resulting semaphore is 3. So option D is the correct answer. Now you can see, if you don't know the concept, देखो मैं क्यों बोलता हूँ कि कोच, मैं नहीं कहता कि कोचिंग करते हैं मेरे बच्चे सेलेक्ट होते हैं, but why the coaching is necessary? Let's suppose you don't know this concept. You will read early or B.Tech या semester 10, and now you completely forget it. And suppose this type of question, और आया भी है NIC में इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन, अगर this type of question came in the NIC 2020 for scientist or technical assistant, but what we do, if you don't know the concept, you will apply the hit and try method या तुक्का भी can say जैसी. So what is doing? देखिए जब आप इन सबको ऐड करेंगे 9, because there are 4 students. Let's take one example. There are 4 students A, B, C, D. Ramchand, Mohan, Ramchand, you can say. These students are blunt, don't know the concept, and they are applying the tukka. So what is doing? अगर आप इन सबको ऐड करते हो 9 plus 32 that is 31 plus 16 47, तो भी आपको एग्जामिनर ने निराश नहीं किया है. अगर आप इन दोनों को ऐड कर देते हो 22 plus 9 37 minus 16, तो भी आपको निराश नहीं किया गया है. और अगर आप कहते हो कि भाई काउंटिंग semaphore का वैल्यू जो था वो का वही रहेगा, वो कभी चेंज ही नहीं होता, तो आपका वो भी ऑप्शन में आंसर है. गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? वो भी ऑप्शन है आपका. और अगर आप चेक कंसेप्ट लगाते हो जैसे कि S minus P plus V, because this is semaphore value, this is the number of down operation, this is the number of signal operation, then we are getting the correct result, that is 3. So Here you can see, if you don't know the concept, you just applying the tukka, just you don't know the concept, just with, struggle with your mathematical calculation, then you will get the answer. And in the exam hall, remember that scenario, if there is no one help you, you are the only person which can do right or wrong. If you do the wrong, then you will get the negative mark also. यानी अगर लेट्स सपोज +3 मार्क्स का आता है, तो कहाँ तो आपके +3 आते, वहाँ आप -1 जो आपके सही थे उनमें से भी -1 इस पर डिटेक्ट करवा बैठेंगे. सो देखें, आपको एग्जाम में कभी निराश नहीं करेगा, 4 ऑप्शन में आपको अपना अलग अलग नजर आएगा. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? सो प्लीज इस चीज का आप जरूर ध्यान रखें. तो जैसे आप देख रहे हो, इसमें 31 और 16, 47 इज आल्सो गिवन, 15 is given, 9 is given, and right answer 3 is also given. So in this, 3 is the right answer. A solution to the critical section problem must satisfy of the following condition except mutual exclusion, option A, B progress, C bounded weighting, and D hold and weight. So what is the meaning of critical section? I already told you कि a critical section is a section where shared variable, shared process, and common data is placed, and n number of processes want to use, access, and update at the same time. So the solution of critical section problem satisfying the 3 requirements: mutual exclusion, progress, and bounded weight. First we are talking about the mutual exclusion. What is the meaning of mutual exclusion? जैसे mutual understanding होती है, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, आप सुन रहे हैं और आप पूछते हैं जब एग्जाम में डाउट क्लास में, तो मैं सुनता हूँ, या जैसे भी आप किससे बात कर रहे हो तो सामने वाला सुन रहा है, जब सामने वाला बोल रहा है तो आप सुन रहे हो. सेम टाइप ऑफ हियर मीन्स only one process present in the critical section at any point of time. Means you can see here, if process PI is executing in the critical section, अगर PI critical section में है, then no other process can be executing in critical section. Means only one process can be present in critical section at any point of time. That is the meaning of mutual exclusion. You can say in another way also, no two process simultaneously present inside the critical section at any point of time. Means एक critical section में एक बार में मैक्सिमम एक ही प्रोसेस रहेगी, या तो नहीं रहेगी या एक ही रहेगी. कब फेल हो जाएगा? जब क्रिटिकल सेक्शन में एक से ज़्यादा प्रोसेस आ जाएगी, तब आपका म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन फेल हो जाएगा. दैट विल क्रिएट अ प्रॉब्लम. व्हाई? बिकॉज़ सेम डेटा इज एक्सेस्ड बाय द 2 process at the same time concurrently, then it will create a problem. How it will create a problem, we will discuss in the next questions with the help of numerical values. Second, progress. What is the meaning of progress? The process which is not interested to enter in the critical section should not stop the other interested process to enter. Means no process running outside the CS should block the other interested process. That is the meaning of progress. Third one is bounded waiting. Bounded waiting means the waiting time must be bounded. Means there should be a bound on getting chance to enter into the CS. Means no process should have to wait forever for enter into the CS. For example, 10 जने थे, 8 का टर्न तो काफी टाइम आ गया है, 9 और 10 का टर्न अभी तक आया ही नहीं है, तो पूछे सर हमारा टर्न कब आएगा? बोले आएगा. नो, इस टाइप का नहीं होना चाहिए. Means there should be a bound on getting chance. Means no process and no one can have to wait forever for entering into the CS. So these are the 3 requirements which is satisfied by the critical section program: mutual exclusion, progress, and bounded waiting. So these are the 3 conditions satisfying this by the solution of critical section problem. So here you can see this ABC is the hold and wait is the not a condition for satisfy the critical section problem. It's a deadlock case, deadlock problem. We will discuss in the deadlock. Don't worry. Next, consider the method used by the process P1 and P2 for accessing their critical section whenever needed as given below. The initial value of shared variable S1 and S2 are randomly assigned. Means in this it is mentioned that S1 and S2 are the Boolean variable and they are randomly assigned. And there are the method used by the P1 and P2 while S1 equal to S2. This is infinite loop and critical section. CS means critical section. After the critical section, exit section, what is happening? S1 equal to S2. And method used by the P2, S1 is not equivalent to S2. Critical section. After the critical section, remainder section या exit section, what is saying? Exit section, S2 is not equal to S1. So he is asking about which one of the following statement describe the property achieved. So what is the statement? mutual exclusion but not progress, B, progress but not mutual exclusion, C, neither mutual exclusion nor progress, and D, both mutual exclusion and progress. So we'll discuss. देखिए बच्चों, ये आपके पास दो मेथड है and S1 and S2 are boolean variable. We can say randomly either true या false true false. कितने केस हुए? चार. आप मुझे पता है चार केस बोले. No my dear friend, there are two cases. One case for equal, either true या false. Another one is not equal, true false या false true. So you can take anyone. I am taking here true case. S1 equal to S2, either true or false. So what is happening? We execute both process concurrently because this is a concurrent execution. So what is happening? I am here the symbol 1 2 3 4. Please understand this. Then I read this. अभी दोनों बराबर है तो while S1 equal to S2, condition true or false, condition is true, then it will go to the infinite loop. And S1 is not equal to S2, condition false, then it will go into the CS. Means when P1 in the infinite loop, that is denoted by the 1, and P2 in CS. When we execute two process concurrently. Now after the CS, what is doing? S2 is not equal to S1. Here you can see S2 is not equal to S1. Then this one go into the infinite loop and this loop is break and P1 go into the CS. Are you getting my point? जब पहले अपने इक्वल वाला केस लिया फिर नॉट इक्वल वाले केस में क्या हो रहा है? P1 CS में जा रहा है, P2 इनफाइनाइट लूप में जा रहा है और जैसे P1 CS से बाहर आ रहा है दोबारा इक्वल कर देगा तो P1 इनफाइनाइट लूप में चला जाएगा और P2 आपका CS में चला जाएगा. So here you can see when we execute both process P1 and P2 concurrently, then what is happening? Either P1 or P2, one of them is going into the critical section at any point of time. Means जब P1 और P2 दोनों को चला रहा हूँ तो किसी भी पॉइंट पे दोनों एक साथ क्रिटिकल सेक्शन में नहीं जा रहे. मीन्स म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन इज सेटिस्फाइड. क्लियर है? म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन इज सेटिस्फाइड. व्हाई म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन सेटिस्फाइड? जब आप इस कोड को कैसे भी चला रहे हो, आप चाहे इक्वल लो, अगर मैं इक्वल वाला केस ले रहा हूँ तो फर्स्ट P2 जा रहा है, देन P1 जा रहा है, और अगर मैं नॉट इक्वल वाला केस लेता हूँ इधर तो पहले P1 जाएगा because this condition is true, it will go into the infinite loop and this will go into the CS. After this, when it out from the CS at exit section, what is doing? S1 equal to S2. Then this will go into the CS and this loop is break and came into the P2 came into the CS. So when we take the value of S1 and S2 randomly, execute both the process, then at a time only one process can go into the critical section. Means no two process simultaneously present in the critical section at any point of time. So mutual exclusion is satisfied. Whenever you are checking the progress is not satisfied. Why progress is not satisfied? Because when one process came out from the CS and it again want to go, then it will not go. Are you getting my point? Let's suppose P2 पहले CS में गया, P2 जैसे ही CS के बाहर आ रहा है तो अगर ये दोबारा P2 CS में जाना चाहता है तो वो नहीं जा पा रहा. और सिमिलर एस P1 जैसे ही CS से बाहर आया, तो अगर वो दोबारा CS में जाना चाहता है तो क्रिटिकल सेक्शन में नहीं जा रहा. मीन्स प्रोग्रेस इज नॉट सेटिस्फाइड. हाउ विल चेक द म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन एंड हाउ विल चेक द प्रोग्रेस? अगेन आई रिपीट, whenever you are checking the mutual exclusion, then you apply two concurrent process and check कि दो प्रोसेस क्रिटिकल सेक्शन में जा पा रही है क्या, कैसे भी. अगर जा पा रही है तो म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन फेल, और अगर दो प्रोसेस क्रिटिकल सेक्शन में नहीं जा पा रही, इट मीन्स या तो एक जा रही है या कोई भी नहीं जा रही. डेट इज ए डेडलॉक. वी विल डिस्कस लेटर, है ना. सो अगर एक जा पा रही है या कोई भी नहीं जा रही तो म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन इज सेटिस्फाइड. फेल कब होगा? जब एक से ज़्यादा प्रोसेस क्रिटिकल सेक्शन में चली जाएगी. क्लियर है? सो दैट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन. एंड व्हेनेवर यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द प्रोग्रेस, व्हाट वी हैव टू डू? फर्स्ट एग्जीक्यूट वन प्रोसेस एंड चेक whether this process is coming continuously going into the CS or not after when first CS is complete. So here you can see when P1 came out the CS and want to go again in the CS, then it will not go, and similar happen with the P2. So progress is not satisfied because in this one process can be delayed infinitely. So what is happening in this? Mutual exclusion is satisfied and progress is not satisfied. So option A is correct answer. Mutual exclusion is satisfied and progress is not satisfied. Are you getting my point? So A is the answer. माय डियर स्टूडेंट, कुछ बच्चे इसमें गलत कंफ्यूजन बना लेते हैं कि अगर म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन होगा तो प्रोग्रेस नहीं होगी, प्रोग्रेस होगा तो म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन नहीं होगी, या प्रोग्रेस होगा तो बाउंडेड वेटिंग होगी या नहीं होगी. सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट, इट डिपेंड ऑन द सूडो कोड, इट डिपेंड ऑन द कोड या डिपेंड ऑन द program piece of code कि which type of code is given and what value and what semaphore value is taken. Like whenever you are talking about the Peterson solution, then you will see कि this satisfy all three condition, mutual exclusion also, progress and bounded weighting. So it depend on the code and depend on the question कि which type of values of semaphore या variables are taken given in the question and what type of code is given. Clear? So this is the question number 5. So my dear student, if you are getting these question and you are enjoying, so please subscribe करें, like भी करें और अपने दोस्तों के साथ भी share करें. और we have very nominal fees for all the batches as well as live batch and recorded batch. So really, if you willing to crack the scientist B or technical education as per technical assistant as per your education qualification, then you can join. You can. It's my request. It's my suggestion, recommendation कि you will join the batch, so you will grab this opportunity because this is a very good opportunity and very good number of vacancies, 288 and 207 vacancies for scientist and technical assistant respectively. So आप इस मौके को मिस नहीं कीजिए, आप ज्वाइन कीजिए. आपको पूरा फैकल्टी सपोर्ट मिलेगा, टेस्ट सीरीज मिलेगी, प्रैक्टिस सेट मिलेगा, और भी जो भी आपके ऑनलाइन डाउट रहेंगे तो वी विल मेक ए टेलीग्राम ग्रुप्स ऑफ फैकल्टी मेंबर विद द स्टूडेंट. वी आर कंटिन्यूसली सॉल्विंग दी problems, and even the period of lockdowns we also conducting the 6 hours live classes daily, 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the evening. It depend on the suitability of the student timing, so don't worry of the timing. And you will get another courses, video on demand courses, in which you will get the recorded lecture and all faculty support also. And if you really want to join, all the details are available in the link description. You will click there and register. Whenever you buying, so if you want additional discount, you can use my senior faculty code, that is NIB, all are in capital, NIB NIC 128. NIB means Nimbus Learning Powered by Engineer Academy. NIC is the name of organizing body which conducting exam, NIC, and 128. NIB NIC 128. So we came to the next question. The question number 5. Let M0 to M4 be the mutex. There is a mutex is nothing. It's a name of binary semaphore. Initialize to 1 and process P0 to P4 be the process. Suppose each process execute the following code. Weight of Mi and I plus 1 mod 4. Means each process down the its mutex and its upcoming process mutex. Means I and I plus 1. And it is a circular queue. You can see mod 4. Then critical section and release, that is nothing, it's a signal operation. Release Mi and next Mi plus 1 mod 4. Why it is the 4? Because there is a 4, 0 to 4. So consider the below statement. There are 3 statements. Statement number 1 is mutual exclusion is satisfied. Second, mutual exclusion not satisfied. C, third, it is possible for deadlock. And option, which of the following statement are true? Only first, mutual exclusion is satisfied. Only second, mutual exclusion not satisfied. Only first and third, mutual exclusion satisfied but deadlock. And second and third, mutual exclusion not satisfied and deadlock. Here you can see this is the code. What is happening for 5 process P0, P1, P2, P3, P4, and each process performing down operation on its respective semaphore and plus 1, like M0, M1, M1, M2, M2, M3, M3, M4, 4 plus 4 mod 4, 0, M4, M1. All values are initially 1. All values are 1. Now what is happening? We will choose the alternate. Either we choose P0 and P2 or P1 and P3. You can choose anyone, या P2 or P4. We choose P0 and P2 for checking the mutual exclusion. Why mutual exclusion we are checking to? Because मैंने आपको बताया जब भी mutual exclusion check करेंगे तो we'll check कि क्या 2 process simultaneously critical section में आ पा रही है क्या. We'll make a box, just name the critical section. So you can see when the P0 come, it down the M0 value 0, 1 to 0, and M1 is also 1, so 1 to 0 successful, and P0 came in the CS. And P2 performing M2 on M3 down operation, so it value is 1, it will also successful down. So P0 and P2 came into the CS. Means you can see here two process in the critical section. And what is the meaning of this? Mutual exclusion is fail. क्यों? म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन क्या बोलता है? एट ए टाइम एक ही प्रोसेस CS में रहेगी या कोई भी नहीं रहेगी. क्लियर? बट यहाँ दो प्रोसेस CS में आ रही है तो म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन आपका फेल हो रहा है. अब डेडलॉक के लिए चेक करना है तो देयर आर द 5 प्रोसेस वी एग्जीक्यूट कंकरेंटली. व्हाट इज हैपनिंग? फर्स्ट मैंने क्या करा, पांचों प्रोसेस की एक एक फर्स्ट लाइन चला दी. तो 1 to 0 सक्सेसफुल, 1 to 0, 1 to 0, 1 to 0, 1 to 0. नाउ व्हाट इज हैपनिंग? all mutex, all binary semaphore value become 0, and whenever the value of binary semaphore is 0 and you are performing the down operation, then process will get into the block. Clear? So when you perform the down on 0, what is happening? All process are in block, and whenever all process are blocked, no one go into the execution. This is called deadlock. Are you getting my point? So here you can see mutual exclusion is failed and deadlock occur. So what is the option? Mutual exclusion is not satisfied and deadlock, second and third. So option D is the right answer. Option D is correct. Clear hai? Now next question, the following two function P1 and P2, there are two functions with a common variable b, and the value of b initial value is 2, execute concurrently. So there are two functions P1 and P2, and that use the common variable b, and all these two functions execute concurrently. And what is asking, what is the number of distinct value that b can possibly take after the execution? Means when we execute these P1 and P2 concurrently, anyhow you can execute, but follow the order. What is the meaning of order? I can explain you in the answer. And then what is the distinct value that b print the b takes after complete the execution? Option A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and D is 4. So you can see here b equal to 2. We will do the nomenclature for understanding because there is a less space. So I write this line denote first, and this one is second, and write this P2 code line number 1 is A and line number B is second is B. So what is the execution sequence? कैसे कैसे चला सकते हैं अपन? फर्स्ट सीरियल एंड सेकंड वन इज कंकरेंट. पहले सीरियल की बात करते हैं तो या तो पहले P1 को पूरा चला देते हैं फिर P2 को. तो फर्स्ट सेकंड A B एंड या पहले P2 को चला देते हैं फिर P1 को. तो A B फर्स्ट सेकंड. Getting my point? Now we are talking about the concurrent. What is happening? First A, second B. एक लाइन इसकी, एक लाइन इसकी, फर्स्ट लाइन इसकी, फर्स्ट लाइन इसकी, फर्स्ट लाइन सेकंड लाइन इसकी, सेकंड लाइन इसकी. आप लिसन केयरफुली. आप कभी भी ऐसे नहीं चला सकते कि इसकी तो फर्स्ट लाइन और इसकी सेकंड लाइन. कंकरेंट का मतलब ये नहीं है कि इसकी पहली लाइन चलाए बिना आप इसकी दूसरी लाइन चला दो. लिसन केयरफुली. चलाना आपको प्रोटोकॉल के अंदर ही है. मीन्स कंकरेंट का मतलब ये है इंटरलीव एग्जीक्यूशन ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन. मीन्स एक के खत्म होने से पहले, अगर ट्रांजेक्शन की लैंग्वेज में बात करें तो एक के खत्म होने से पहले आप दूसरे को स्टार्ट कर सकते हो. सो हियर यू कैन सी फर्स्ट देन ए. बट कभी ऐसे नहीं होगा कि इसकी फर्स्ट और इसकी सेकंड लाइन दैट इज बी आप एग्जीक्यूट करते हो. दैट इज रॉन्ग. सो हियर यू कैन सी कंकरेंट पॉसिबिलिटी फर्स्ट ए सेकंड बी, या फर्स्ट ए बी सेकंड. When we start from P2, A first, B second, yeah, A first, second, B. So these are the 6 possibilities. 2 are the serial and these 4 are the concurrent, yeah, simultaneously. Now we write this. Now we will check the value. B equal to 2. When we execute first statement, we are getting C equal to 1. Here you can see C equal to 1. And when we execute line number second, then we are getting B equal to 2 into C. So we are getting B 2. When we execute line number A, B is 2 right now. Then D equal to 2 into B, D become 4, and B equal to D minus 1, it become 3. Similar when we execute first A, so B equal to 4. After that B equal to 3. Now C equal to B minus 1, C becomes 2, and B equal to 2 into C, B become 4. So this value print 3, this value become 4. Now we execute concurrently. First statement C equal to 1, then A, B equal to 2 into B. Right now the value of B is 2 because B value is right now not updated. So C equal to B minus 1, that means C equal to 1, but the value of B right now remain unchanged. Why? It is not updated. Like in this line it is updated. So right now the value of B is 2. So we are getting D equal to 2 into B. How much? 4. Then B equal to 2 into C. We are getting 2. Why we are getting 2? Because C equal to 1. Then D equal to D minus 1, 3. Similarly, C equal to 1, first statement. Then D 4. And when we execute this one, B 3. And when we execute this one, B equal to 2. What is the final value? 2. Now we start from P2. A, D equal to 4. First, C equal to 1. B equal to 3. And second, B equal to 2. Now we start A, D equal to 4. Then C equal to 1. Then B equal to 2 into C, 2. And B equal to D minus 1, that is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. So here you can see the values is 3, 4, 3. There are 3 distinct values in which B came 2 times and 3 came 3 times and 4 come 1 time. Total 6 values represented. Final produced the 6 values in which distinct value is 3. Means 2 came 2 times, 3 came 3 times and 4 came 1 time. But in the question asking about the how many distinct values, so the answer is 3 because there are 3 distinct value produced, 2, 3 and 4. So in this C is the right answer. Getting my point? Now the next question, consider the following program with semaphore mx equal to 1 and my equal to 0, and there are the 2 code, void p, while true, while 1, down of mx, print 0, signal of my, and these are the code, and q, while true, wait on my and wait on mx, print 1, signal on mx. The possible output of the above program, any number of zeros followed by any number of ones. Means you can print, what is the option A say, you can print any number of zeros and followed by the any number of ones, and option B says any number of ones followed by the any number of zeros, followed by the any number of zeros, and C, 0 followed by the deadlock, 0 followed by the deadlock, and D, 1 followed by the deadlock. So here you can see mx equal to 1 and my equal to 0. My equal to 0 means if you perform down operation on my, then what is happening? It will block. Are you getting my point? So here you can see, first we execute this one. So we down the value of 1 to 0 and print 0. Are you getting my point? Print 0. Then you are giving the signal of y. So my becomes 1. My becomes 1. Are you getting my point? Now when we execute this one, what is happening? Value of mx become 0. अब जब भी आप 0 पे डाउन करोगे, पहले तो 1 था तो 1 से 0 हो गया, अब जब भी आप 0 पे डाउन करोगे, सीमाफोर का ये मूल मंत्र 1 से 0 सक्सेसफुल, बट whenever you perform down operation on 0, then that process will block. So mx right now is 0. After this one, the mx 0, whenever you perform the 0 down, it will block. Now we'll execute process q code. My is 1, so 1 to 0 it is successful, but mx is 0. Mx is 0, so it will block. So block and block, deadlock. Here, so the answer is 0 followed by the deadlock. Here, because due to option, I execute p first. बट अगर आप वैसे सीखे तो लेट सपोज अगर आप इसको सबसे पहले चलाते हो, किसको, my को, तो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, ये 0 से ब्लॉक हो जाएगी, कौन सी, q वाली, q 0 से ब्लॉक, और mx आपकी प्रिंट करेगी 1 to 0 0, और जैसे आप इसको सिग्नल दोगे तो mx तो 0 है ही, अब 0 हो ही गया है, और my 1 हो जाएगा तो ये तो अनब्लॉक, लेकिन उसके बाद क्या होगा, 0 पे दोबारा डाउन करोगे तो ब्लॉक. मीन्स whenever you start, then when p print 0, after that both process are in block. How the both process are block? Because my already 0 है,
mx 1 से 0 होके प्रिंट 0 कर देगा। ये सिग्नल किसको दे रहा है, my को, तो ओनली ये एग्जीक्यूट हो पाएगा स्टेटमेंट, बट एंटर करने के लिए इसको दोनों स्टेटमेंट एग्जीक्यूट होने चाहिए, mx भी। तो mx 0 है बिकॉज जैसे ये डाउन करके आया तो ये भी एग्जीक्यूट नहीं हो पाएगा और ये भी एग्जीक्यूट नहीं हो पाएगा। सो बोथ आर इन ब्लॉक, सो फर्स्ट p execute p of mx 1 to 0, then print 0 and it give the signal to my. Now my become 1. Now my become 1 and mx equal to 0. Due to mx equal to 0, what is happening? P and Q cannot go into the execution. So deadlock occur after the print 0. You can see here when it print the 0, after that mx become 0. So due to mx become 0, and neither this one and nor this one will not go execute for execution. So deadlock occur. Option C is the right answer. Ki 0 is followed by the deadlock. Now next question, each process pi I equal to 1 to 9 execute the following code. There are I process 1 to 9, repeat. First p mutex, p is the wait, cs and v mutex, repeat and forever. And the process p10 execute the following code, repeat, v mutex, cs and p mutex forever. What is the p or p? P is the Latin word I already told you. P is wait या down and v is signal या up या release. So here mutex is a binary semaphore initialized to 1. It is given. Is asking what is the maximum number of process that may present inside the critical section at any moment. Option A is 1, B is 2, C is 3 and D is none of these. So here you can see there are two code for 1 to 9. For 1 to 9 there is a one code and for P10 there is a another code. What we do, initial value mutex is 1. So first we execute P1 to 9 code, 1 to 0 and this is successful down, so P1 came into the CS. Now the value of mutex become 0. So whenever the value of mutex become a binary semaphore become 0 and you are performing down, what is happening? It will block. Yeah, it is unsuccessful down operation. It will unsuccessful down operation. So P1 cannot go, yeah, P2 cannot go into the execution while P1 after the enter P1 into the CS. Now we'll check P10. So my dear student, मैंने आपको बताया था it is a signal operation and class में बता चुका कि this is always successful. This is always successful. Are you getting my point? This is always successful. So it will not suspend any process. It will go into the execution. So it will increment the value. Now the value of mutex become 1 and P10 go. Now the value of 1 mutex is 1. You can perform one successful down, means P2 came inside the CS. So maximum 3 process came. अब क्या होगा, अगर आप इसमें से किसी प्रोसेस को निकाल दोगे तो चली तो जाएगी, तो वैल्यू मुटेक्स की कितनी हो जाएगी 1, तो अब कौन आ जाएगा P3 आ जाएगा और इसमें से आप निकाल नहीं पाओगे बिकॉज इट इज़ परफॉर्मिंग डाउन। तो क्या हो रहा है, जब आप P1 से लेके P9 तक के कोड को निकालोगे तो आपकी जगह कोई दूसरा आ जाएगा, यानी P1 की जगह P3 आ जाएगा। बट इट इज़ नॉट आस्किंग अबाउट द नेम ऑफ द प्रोसेस, इट इज आस्किंग अबाउट द हाउ मेनी मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ प्रोसेस दैट में प्रेजेंट इन द critical section at any point of time. So while using this code P1 to P9 and P10, maximum number of process is 3. How the number of process is 3? Again I repeat, पहले सबसे पहले P1 से लेकर 9 तक में कोई भी एक प्रोसेस सक्सेसफुल डाउन करेगी, अंदर आ जाएगी, बाकी ये प्रोसेस कोई भी नहीं आ पाएगी, ब्लॉक हो जाएगी। फिर अपन P10 के कोड को चलाएंगे, ये +1 करेगा और सीधे अंदर आ जाएगा बिकॉज इट इज ए सिग्नल ऑपरेशन, इट विल नॉट सस्पेंड एनी प्रोसेस, इट विल ऑलवेज सक्सेसफुल एंड इंक्रीमेंट द वैल्यू या unblock the one process. You can say in another way also. Then value of 1 mutex is 1, then you can perform one successful down operation. Here you can see 1 to 0 P1 come, then P10 0 to 1, then P2. So maximum 3 process inside the CS. कुछ बच्चे बोलते सर इनमें से किसको निकाल दे, तो इस वाले कोड में अगेन आई रिपीट, इन दिस कोड बोथ ऑफ द कोड अगर आप किसी को भी निकालते हो, देखो P10 वाले कोड को तो आप छेड़ भी नहीं पाओगे, निकाल नहीं पाओगे, P1 से लेकर 9 तक वाले कोड में किसी भी प्रोसेस को निकालोगे, लेट्स सपोज P1 को निकाला या P2 को निकाला, तो क्या होगा P1 या P2 की जगह P3 आ जाएगा या P4 आ जाएगा, P9 तक कोई भी एक आ जाएगा, नंबर आपका फिर भी 3 ही रहेगा। सो इन दिस ऑप्शन सी इज द राइट आंसर। क्लियर? Now next question of deadlock, consider a system having n resource of the same time. There are n resource of the same time and these resources are shared by 3 processes. n रिसोर्सेज है, सेम टाइप के हैं, और दीज रिसोर्स आर शेयर्ड बाय 3 प्रोसेस P1, P2 एंड P3 which have peak demand 6, 8 and 11 respectively. For what value of n deadlock will not occur? Option A is 14, B is 17, C is 19 and D is 25. I know most of the students guess very wrong answer. It's my promise. If you are getting right answer, guessing the right answer, not guessing, you are doing the in right way, then that is very good. So the P1, P2, P3 and peak demand is 6, 8 and 11. Means P1 कब जाएगा एग्जीक्यूट होने, जब उसको 6 रिसोर्स मिल जाएंगे. P2 कब जाएगा, जब उसको 8 रिसोर्स मिल जाएंगे. P3 कब जाएगा, जब उसको 11 रिसोर्स मिल जाएंगे. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? तो कितने नंबर ऑफ रिसोर्स रखे जाए कि डेडलॉक नहीं आए. सो P1 की रिक्वायरमेंट 6, P2 की 8, P3 की 11. मीन्स P1 को जब तक 6 रिसोर्स नहीं मिल जाएंगे एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएगा. P2 8 रिसोर्स में एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएगा. P3 11 रिसोर्स में एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएगा. मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट से सर 14 इज द आंसर, बिकॉज ये दोनों एग्जीक्यूट होने चले जाएंगे, लेकिन जैसे एग्जीक्यूट होके आएंगे फिर ये यूज कर लेगा. कई 17 भी बोलते हैं, मैं कहता हूँ 19 लीजिए आप. अगर मैं कहता हूँ 19 लेके आप, इसने 5 ले लिए, इसने 5 ले लिए, 10, इसने 9 ले लिए, किसी का भी एग्जीक्यूशन हुआ क्या? नहीं, बिकॉज प्रोसेस केम इन एनी सीक्वेंस, यू डोंट नो. तो व्हाट इज द मेन कंसेप्ट कि जब तक दिस इज अ रीजनिंग टाइप क्वेश्चन, जब इसको 6 रिक्वायरमेंट है कब तक एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएगा, जब तक इसको 5 भी मिलेंगे तो भी एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएगा. जब तक इसको 7 मिलेंगे, नहीं पूरे 8 के 8 नहीं मिल जाते, इवन एक कम भी मिला तो भी एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएगा. और ये 11 है तो इसको 10 भी मिलेंगे तो भी एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएगा. मीन्स अगर मैं 22 रिसोर्स भी लेता हूँ तो 22 रिसोर्स में ऐसा हुआ कि P1 ने अपने से एक कम, P2 ने अपने से एक कम, P3 ने अपने से एक कम, तो 22 रिसोर्स हो रहे हैं इस टाइप से. और 22 रिसोर्स होने के बावजूद भी कोई भी प्रोसेस एग्जीक्यूशन में नहीं जा पा रही है. और अगर कोई भी प्रोसेस एग्जीक्यूशन में नहीं जा पा रही है, दैट मीन्स it created deadlock. Means 22 resource create a deadlock. Now what is happening? If we increase the one more resource, listen carefully. What is the meaning of deadlock? You know very well. But if you don't know, I repeat here. Deadlock का मतलब simple meaning है किसी का भी काम नहीं होना. Let's suppose there are 2 person, ना तो A का काम होना ना B का काम होना, या there are 3 person, तो तीनों का काम नहीं होना. अगर किसी एक का भी काम हो गया तो deadlock break हो गया. So here P1, P2 and P3 डेडलॉक कब होगा, जब इन तीनों में से किसी का भी एग्जीक्यूशन नहीं होगा. तो अभी 22 रिसोर्स में किसी का भी एग्जीक्यूशन स्टार्ट नहीं हो पा रहा है. यूँ मत बोलिएगा सर देखिए ना 19 पे हो रहा है. नो माय डियर स्टूडेंट, आई प्रूव हियर कि 22 रिसोर्स पे भी डेडलॉक क्रिएट हो रहा है. यू कैन सी इन अदर वे ना. क्या गारंटी है कि पहले P1 और P2 P3 वेट कर लेगा P1 और P2 का. दे हैव पीक डिमांड इन एनी सिनेरियो. System never ever go into the deadlock. That is the minimum number of resource asking. So अपन को पूरा केस चेक करने पड़ेंगे. तो बेस्ट केस इज अगर 5 भी मिला तो भी नहीं जाएगा, 7 मिला तो भी नहीं जाएगा, 10 मिला तो भी नहीं जाएगा, 22 रिसोर्स पे भी डेडलॉक आ रहा है. इफ वी इंक्रीज वन मोर रिसोर्स मीन्स 23, देन आउट ऑफ 3 प्रोसेस any one of the process go into the execution. Are you getting my point? Doesn't matter P1 going, P2 going or P3 going, depend on the priority and other constraint. We are talking about only remove the deadlock. So 22 resource create deadlock, but when we increase the one more resource, then in 23 resource there is a no deadlock. But in the option there is in 23 is not given. The similar type of question came in the gate also, and this is the most probable question for NIC scientist B and technical assistant. So watch and subscribe please. So 23 is not in the option, so we will take 25 is the answer. Option D is correct answer. Are you getting my point? Option D is the correct answer. If there is a 23 is mentioned, so we will choose 23 because it is asking if it is asking minimum also we will choose 23. Doesn't matter कि minimum is mentioned or not mentioned, but in this right now we will choose the 25 because till 22 deadlock occur, and after 22 any 23 onwards deadlock not occur. Question number 10 is a system has a resource R with 100 instance. There are same time of resource R with 100 copies. 100 instance means so keyboard, so mouse, so printer, whatever. Each process need 5 instance to complete its execution. So what is the minimum number of process in the system that may cause deadlock? Option is 24, 25, 30, 35. So we came to the solution. The number of resources is 100 means R equal to 100. each process required 5 minutes. Means whenever the process came into go into the execution, when each process acquire 5 minutes of resource hour. And we can think in another way, कब एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएगी, जब तक उसको 5 रिसोर्स नहीं मिल जाते. मीन्स अगर उसको हर प्रोसेस को 4 रिसोर्स भी मिले, हर प्रोसेस को अगेन आई रिपीट 4 रिसोर्स भी मिले, तो भी वो एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएगी. मीन्स ईच प्रोसेस रिक्वायर्ड 5 यूनिट ऑफ रिसोर्स आर. इफ ईच प्रोसेस गेट 4 यूनिट ऑफ आर, देन इट विल नॉट गो इनटू द एग्जीक्यूशन. लेट्स सपोज देयर आर n प्रोसेस, और हर प्रोसेस को अगर 4 रिसोर्स भी मिलते हैं तो भी वो एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएगी. तो व्हाट इज वी आर गेटिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ n इज 25. मीन्स कि अगर 25 प्रोसेस मिनिमम आ जाती है और हर प्रोसेस 4 रिसोर्स को एक्वायर करती है, तो देयर इज ए डेडलॉक. गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? सिमिलर टाइप का ये है, इसमें आपको रिसोर्स के बारे में पूछा गया था, और इन दिस वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द नंबर ऑफ प्रोसेस. कंसेप्ट इज सेम. सबको 5 रिसोर्स चाहिए, कब तक एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएंगे, जब तक सबको 4 मिलेंगे तो भी एग्जीक्यूट होने नहीं जाएंगे. तो 4 रिसोर्स और नंबर ऑफ प्रोसेस अपन ने n मान ली, 4 into n, और हाउ मेनी नंबर ऑफ रिसोर्स 100. सो वी आर गेटिंग n equal to 25. हियर यू सी n equal to we are getting 25. मीन्स there are 25 process which created deadlock. Means minimum number of process created deadlock is 25. If the question examiner ask in different way, what is the maximum, which will also mention here, what is the 24 maximum number of process no deadlock. Means 25 पे क्या हो रहा है, deadlock आ रहा है. अगर मैं एक process कम कर देता हूँ, if I reduce one process, then what is happening, out of 24 any one process get the 5 resource, any one process get the 5 resource, and that deadlock cycle will be eliminated. So the if you asking about the minimum number of process, that is very good concept my dear student, please समझिएगा इसको. तो मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ प्रोसेस जिसके कारण डेडलॉक क्रिएट हो रहा है, डेट इज 25, और मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ प्रोसेस जिसके कारण डेडलॉक कभी भी अराइज नहीं हो पाएगा. अगर मैं इनमें से एक प्रोसेस कम कर दूंगा तो डेडलॉक रिमूव हो जाएगा. क्यों? बिकॉज 24 प्रोसेस होने से क्या होगा, out of 24 any one process get the 5 unit of resource R. Then it will go into the execution. If it is going to the execution, then the deadlock cycle will be eliminated. Clear? So in this, option B is the correct answer, because it's asking about the minimum number of process that create a deadlock, that cause a deadlock. If it is asking about the no deadlock or maximum number, 24 is the answer. But it is asking minimum number create deadlock, 25 is the answer. So option B is the correct. So my dear student, ये कुछ क्वेश्चन थे, ऐसे ही कंटिन्यूस क्वेश्चन आपको मिलते रहेंगे on your channel Nimbus Learning powered by Engineer Academy. And it's my recommendation, if you really want to crack the Scientist BO Technical Assistant exam, so please join us. And there are 2 courses, Scientist live courses and as well as a video on demand courses. It depends on your scenario, which type of courses you want to join. All faculty team, administrator team, faculty support, practice sheet, online test series, and all live classes, separate telegram group for NIC enrolled student which we have purchased, so you are getting. So if you really want to join, use my coupon, use my senior faculty code also, that is NIB NIC 128. all are in capital. NIB for Nimbus is small, short form. NIB, NIC is the organizing body for which conducting the scientist paper and technical assistant. NIB, NIC are in capital, and 128 you will get additional discount. And आप लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, और स्टूडेंट्स के साथ भी शेयर करें जो साइंटिस्ट बी की या टेक्निकल असिस्टेंट की पेपर की तैयारी कर रहे हैं. और प्लीज़ लाइक करना मत भूलना, सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना. चैनल नेम इज Nimbus Learning powered by Engineer Academy. If you have any doubt, you can write down in the comment box. And regarding admission, any doubt, you can put the query, or you have, there is a helpline number also, you can put your message there, so they will call you, don't worry. So thank you.
If you really like the video, please hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.